went to the local GP. And this GP, I'm not mentioning no names because I know I'll get in trouble for that, but he's the shittest GP you've ever known. He said my foot was a strain. Strain? I don't know where he got his license from, but I think he's got it off eBay or something. Because I tell you, that man should not be doing medical services. I went there 3 times. I went GP and they sent me for an X-ray. X-ray. And believe it or not, the person that sent me to the neurology specialist was actually what they called podiatrist. See, it's hard to speak with lisp. Tell you, but I thought it was funny calling me Shaun seriously. So the day after, I went in, got tested. I went knackered, so all I wanted to do was go to sleep. Non-stop. I tell you something, the amount of blood they took out of me, I should be fucking dead. I had blood tests, then they sent me for scans. I had the worst thing there ever, lumbar puncture, or however you say it, lumbar puncture. It was fucking horrible. They put a needle in your spine and suck juice out your brain. It was, no, I couldn't go through that again. You had to curl like a snail. And then you feel the pulsing all down your legs. I felt it in my private areas and everything. It was horrible. And then 3.5 weeks in hospital. It was great because I lost a bit of weight. And then came out. So I came out, went home, waited for the letter. I got a letter saying, we'd like you to come and see our Parkinson specialist about well, they didn't think of Parkinson with the test and stuff. They actually called me a medical mystery because they didn't know what was up with me. I got a letter saying, can you come in and see a specialist again, just to check up. At this point, I still didn't know what was wrong with me because they couldn't find out what was wrong with me. The blood test came back all normal. The scans were coming back normal. The lumbar punch coming back normal. And believe it or not, they found my brain. And my brain tests were normal. And so I went back to Hope and went and saw a doctor called Dr. Silverdale, specialist in neurologist. And he was one that actually diagnosed me because I think he had an incline as soon as I walked in what was up with me. And then started doing them checks, like you have to do that and stuff like that. You think you're flagging down a plane or something. Oh, your exits are here, here, and here. Some other stuff, or YMCA or something. And it said we're trying some Parkinson tablets, but they didn't actually diagnose me then. They said we're trying Parkinson tablets. I tried Cinemet, Madapar. I was on the highest dose of Madapar they could give. And it worked for an hour, great. Then it stopped. The condition had come back. So they took me off that, and plus it made me sleep. I was non-stop sleeping. It was horrible. Then I had that scan, and then one test we were waiting for coming back. But by the time I had that test came back, they diagnosed me with Parkinson's. And I think that test was a gene test, and it ended up being I had the Parkinson gene. Then weeks passed, trying to get over that I had Parkinson's. I'm thinking, why at such a young age, or just trying to basically think, where does it come from, and why did I have it? Because I knew like Muhammad Ali had it, and the only young person I knew that did have it was Michael J. Fox when he was 31, I think he was when he got diagnosed. My main fears before I had that drug was not being able to hold my son, who wasn't born at the time. And I thought, I can't even lift a brew up with the left hand. How am I going to pick my son up when I bath him or whatever? So to have this drug, it's done me a big, big favour. And then he said, can you come into hospital? We've got a drug we want you to try called apple morphine. Now, are you thinking apple morphine is morphine, does Parkinson's? Well, no, Parkinson's doesn't affect. And apple morphine hasn't got morphine in it, it's just the name of it. So I went in for a week's testing, getting used to the drug, which is a pump, which you'll see on the diagram. And that pump goes into a syringe, syringe, into like a drip wire, into my stomach by a needle. After that, in 12 hours, 44 minutes a day. The worst bit about that was I hate needles. I can have tattoos, but needles, no, they do not do me no favours. But, and then the sickness, because it's a new drug, it's getting used to the immune system. I was sick for a few days. It was horrible. But as soon as the drug worked, I had a new swagger. I tell you, I thought like I was bad. When you see like people walking like they're bad with like a little spring in the step, it was great. It was like I never walked before, like I achieved something that I never done in my life. I got to walk again and not shake. It was great. I probably know I couldn't live a normal life without that drug. That drug is a big lifesaver. If you saw me go walking down the street with a drug, you wouldn't know I had Parkinson's. People think, what? You haven't got Parkinson's, you liar. You're 23, you're normal. Yeah, I'm normal because of one thing. I got the drug that's saving me from shaking, my limp. The only thing it does is make me hyper, and the good thing about it is it's better than Slim Fast. Because since I've been on that drug, in 9 months it's been diagnosed, I've lost over 4 stone. As you'll see in these pictures. Where's my life going? Well, obviously no rugby, obviously, because I can't play rugby now. Hopefully, one day I might be able to find a job that could suit me, that won't need too much attention and that I can actually manage, because being without work is so boring. I think the main two things, it's not Parkinson's that depresses you, it's being bored. And boredom is one of the biggest things that get right my tits. I say, you think you got Parkinson's, just go and get it checked out. It don't ruin your life. It just stops you from doing certain stuff. You can still lead a normal, semi-normal life. It won't, trust me, if you think you got it, just go and get it checked out. It's the best thing you can do.
What you need to do is be thankful for the life you got, you know what I'm saying? Stop looking at what you ain't got, start being thankful for what you do got. Let's get it to him, baby girl. Hey!
That's right. Okay.